Well, God is God of peace. I think that's the first thing we have to understand. And God of peace, one, He has created this world as world for peace. And if you go back to the to Genesis, everything that God created was good. Everything. And what made it bad? Human greed, human selfishness, human ignorance, human lack of fear of God, human lack of consideration for others. And it even got to a stage that God said He regretted creating human beings on earth. But despite the regret, God provided salvation. He provided succor. Now, what do we have to do to have peace? To be close to God. So when you talk of the men of God, pastors, priests, bishops, archbishops, they should never stop being close to God and praying to God. I believe that God has not created Nigeria as a basket case. No, God has given us all that we need. I tell the joke. I tell the joke about God creating Africa. And the leader of Nigeria and the different leaders in Africa were in the presence of God. And God created Egypt. He put denial. And it was going like that. When he got to Nigeria, he created Nigeria. He put two rivers, Benue and Niger, and Niger. Now, there are not too many countries in which God did that. Then he went on to the soil. He put oil, he put tin, he put other minerals. And then he went to the coast, he put beautiful coast, put plenty of fish, and then Archangel Michael said to God, "Hey, you are doing too much here." And God laughed and said, "Well, don't worry. You will see the people of this country. They will mess it all up." So what God has given to us, we have messed it up. It's not the fault of God. But then, if we call the name of God and we go humbly before God and we really show remorse and pray to God, God will heal our land. And God, who has created Nigeria to be a land flowing with milk and honey, will make us accomplish. The press inviting me out and interviewing me, which made my boss and my elder brother in the protocol. But let me start by thanking God for this day. It's a great day and us, particularly here in Africa and generally in Nigeria. Let me congratulate the prelate for, of course, is number one in the Methodist Church. And as he said, anybody who does not believe and belong to Methodism, he must believe and belong to Confucian. And so I always say, and you know that I'm a Methodist at heart. Secondly, let me congratulate those who have double, who deserve double congratulation on this occasion. One of them, of course, is my boss, General Gawan, who, in addition to being given the award, which I very share with him, is also turning 90. And And as you will hear people from one area of Nigeria say, 90 is no yoke. And of course, I will have opportunity in less than a week's time when we will be celebrating you in a big way. Congratulations. Let me also congratulate Prelate Emeritus Makinde on your double award as well, award of your 81st birthday by God, an award of the honor given to you here by the Methodist Church. When you celebrate 80, unfortunately, I was not able to be around. And when this your 81st coincides with the 40th of Methodist Church in Abuja, I decided that come what, I will have to be here. And well, I congratulate all the other audience from Prelate Emeritus, all the bishops and archbishops, all the dames and deaconesses, and all those pillars of faith who have worked hard in the vineyard of God. Let me, of course, in a particular way, appreciate and congratulate the Methodist Church for the 40th anniversary of Kaduna, of being in Abuja. Abuja, if I may say, is a child of necessity and a child born out of bold and divine experiment. As General Gawan will testify to, things were becoming impossible in Lagos, and we needed to take a decision. Now, well, when we made the decision, and we got the Japanese group as to give us the plan, the master plan, and they came to defend the master plan, explain it. Two things happened. One, we said to them, and they advised us, that Abuja should be limited to 3 million population. And we accepted that. And they planned 3 circular roads for Abuja. And when they have finished making their presentation, I was a little bit worried because it sounded too artificial for me. So I said to the leader of the Japanese group, I said, I'm worried. And he said, why are you worried? I said, look, I don't want a city where I will not be able to buy sugar and I will not be able to buy barley. So he didn't understand, and he said they should explain suya and barley to him, which they did. And after explaining suya and barley, he assured me that when the city is built, I will be able to buy suya and barley. They will make sure that that will be incorporated. And today, Abuja is of a population of almost 5 million, much more than 3 million limit. And as I drive around Abuja, I see that I could buy suya, and I've been buying suya and buying barley. Now, it remains for me to say congratulations to all of you of the Methodist Church for the 40th anniversary. Abuja itself will be celebrating 50th anniversary in 2 years' time, and we will all be there. And I pray that your church will continue to grow from strength to strength. And you have been first, and God has made you first church in Nigeria. We continue to place you in the first position in Christianity and the spread of the gospel in Nigeria. Congratulations and many more.
Thank you so much.